Recorded Books presents Frontier Medicine, a Ralph Compton Western, by Robert J. Rendisi. Narrated by Graham Winton. The Immortal Cowboy. This is respectfully dedicated to the American cowboy. His was the saga sparked by the turmoil that followed the Civil War, and the passing of more than a century has by no means diminished the flame. True, the old days and the old ways are but treasured memories, and the old trails have grown dim with the ravages of time. But the spirit of the cowboy lives on. In my travels to Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming, New Mexico, and Arizona, I always find something that reminds me of the Old West. While I'm walking these plains and mountains for the first time, there is this feeling that a part of me is eternal, that I have known these old trails before. I believe it's the undying spirit of the frontier calling me, through the mind's eye, to step back into time. What is the appeal of the Old West, of the American frontier? It has been epitomized by some as the dark and bloody period in American history. Its heroes, Crockett, Bowie, Hickok, Earp, have been reviled and criticized. Yet the Old West lives on, larger than life. It has become a symbol of freedom when there was always another mountain to climb and another river to cross, when a dispute between two men was settled not with expensive lawyers, but with fists, knives, or guns. Barbaric, maybe, but some things never change. When the cowboy rode into the pages of American history, he left behind a legacy that lives within the hearts of us all. Ralph Compton. Chapter 1. The woman grabbed the sleeve of the passing conductor. "My daughter is choking," she said in a panicked tone. "Is there a doctor on board?" "I'll see, ma'am," the conductor promised. He ran through the car, asking for a doctor, and then into the next car before a man stood up and said, "I'm a doctor." "Come with me, please," the conductor said. "Quickly." "Wait, let me get my bag." The man reached up to the rack above his seat and pulled down his black bag. "All right." The conductor led the young man into the next car, where people were standing in the aisle, watching something. "There," the conductor said, pointing. The doctor waded through the onlookers to a seat where a woman was sitting with a young girl, who was perhaps 3 or 4 years old. She seemed to be having trouble breathing and was turning blue. "Get these people back," the doctor yelled. "Ma'am, let me sit." The mother, her eyes frightened and tearful, moved from her seat to the one opposite. The doctor sat in her seat and leaned over the little girl, whose eyes were also terrified. "Easy, sweetheart," he said. "You're going to be fine. Open your mouth for me." She did as he asked. He peered in, put 2 fingers into her mouth. Can you help her?" her mother asked. She can't breathe." He took a long metal instrument from his bag, held the girl's mouth open, and reached in with it. The girl started to cry. "Take it easy," he said. "It'll be over soon." "What is that?" the mother asked. "What are you doing?" "These are forceps," he told her. "They're used to do this." He gripped what was in the girl's throat with the tips of the forceps, and then drew it out. Suddenly the girl took a deep breath, and then started crying loudly. "Oh, my God," the mother said. She leaned forward, grabbed the little girl, and pulled her into her arms. Thank you. You saved her." The doctor leaned forward and stroked the little girl's hair. "She'll be fine. Take her to the dining car and get her some hot tea with honey." "Yes, sir," the mother said. "I will. What was that in her throat?" The doctor held it between his thumb and forefinger and showed it to her. "A bullet?" the mother said. "Where could she have gotten that?" "Probably from the floor," the doctor said. "We're heading west, ma'am. These things are going to be everywhere. You'll have to watch her carefully." "Oh, God," the mother said, hugging the girl tightly. The doctor grabbed his bag and stood up. When he found himself facing the older conductor, he dropped the bullet into his hand. "You ought to clean these floors from time to time," he said.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?